today I posted on numerous websites that I wanted to do a different kind of video today where I asked you guys to tell me, um, like, I don't know, inspirational words, stories, questions, anything that you had for me. And I said that I would use it, and I said that today I wouldn't use names. So, and I thought like usual I'd get like maybe 8, but I got 52. Uh, I got 52 comments and all this other stuff, messages, blah blah blah. And for me, that is a big deal. Maybe not for you, but for me, I was like, holy cow, oh my gosh. Um, so I don't know. Well, I it didn't quite actually go the way that I thought that it would. Some of you guys are interesting to say the least. Let's go with that. But I said that I would say everything, so I'm gonna say everything. And we'll just keep going until my phone decides to die. So, let's just get started. I'll just dive right in. First thing that I got was from Jason, and he said I should talk about horny zombies. No, thank you. Pass. KRS says people who feel invisible. This is a big thing. This is a big topic. This is gonna be a long video, apparently. um, Feeling invisible, I think, is something that we've all been there. We've all done that. I certainly have been there numerous times in my life, for long periods of my life, actually. I feel that pain. We've all felt that pain. We're all in this together, and I mean, if you're hanging out with people that are making you feel invisible, if it's your family, if it's at school, if it's at work, I don't know how old you are. I'm sorry. Uh, you gotta find somebody, and there's somebody out there. There's hundreds of people out there that want to listen to you, that want to see you. You gotta find them. You need to open up. You need to speak. You need to be brave. You need to make new friends. Um, it doesn't matter how you do it. Just make sure that they're positive, because you don't want to add another person in your life who in a week from now is also gonna make you feel this way. We've all had that feeling where it feels like we're just sitting there and we're listening to everybody talk, and we're seeing everybody laugh, but we're not feeling it in here. It feels like we're watching them through the window. I've felt like this so many times. I've hurt this way so many times, and it doesn't feel good, and it hurts, and it drags you down, and it's no good for you. You got to pick yourself up. You got to, find somebody. It doesn't, whatever it is that you think that you need, maybe even don't. I know I just contradicted myself, but how do I explain this? Find something that makes you happy instead. For me, what helped me was volunteer. I know that's not for everybody, and it sounds super like whatever, but it is. It helped me. It lifted me up, helping other people. And I don't volunteer just um just helping other people out, like with clothes or food or whatever. I don't just do that. I also volunteer my time. I volunteer myself. I talk to people. I help people. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It's like, be a peer counselor. That helped me for a while, actually, and it was great. But you need to not feel that loneliness. You need to not be alone, because being alone hurts. We're not meant to be alone. Humans are gregarious. So I'm sorry that you feel that way. I hope that it gets better. And you know what? Talk to me. I know for a fact that you can do that. So, let me know that I mentioned you in this video, because I'm sorry there are so many people. But if you write that, message me. I think you can message me. I actually, just so everybody knows, I've been thinking about it for a while, and this is a perfect time to bring it up, actually. Since it's the holidays and people do start feeling so lonely, there's a lot of people that don't have family around them right now, don't have friends around them right now, and it is important. And well, this is a very ominous thing to say at the moment, but in this time of year, it is the highest rate of suicide levels. I know. I'm sorry for saying it right now. Um, but one of the things that I'm going to be doing is organizing like game nights in public areas so nobody, has to fear murder. But we will be doing things like that. And then, it's a good time to make friends. It's also just a good time to be around people and not feel so lonely at this time of year. So, look for that. If anybody would like to help, if anybody would like information, comment below and I will get back to you. I read them all. I read the messages you guys leave me and all over the place. I read everything. I swear. I'm not lying. I read it all. So, next question. That was it's gonna be a long video. Bear with me. Skylar says talk about torture. Well, I'm gonna go with the type of torture I would like to talk about right now. Don't let people torture you. It's that simple. Don't do it. Duh. I mean, to some of us, when you think about it in the right way, it's not actually duh. Like, how many of us have actually felt damn near tortured by another person and we allowed that to happen? That it does, it happens. I'm not going to talk about the type of torture I'm pretty sure that you're talking about because children watch this. So next. Eddie says, "For Loco, just had one and I'm fed up." Oh, fucked up. That's nice. Good for you. Next. You guys. Maybe next time I post this type of video and I ask you guys for questions, I should first post guidelines. Next. Matthew says, next. Andrew says, whiskey, my place. That's, no thank you. I don't drink. I literally, no, not even a little. Why? Because somebody told me a while ago that sober was sexy. And I listened. Really though, you guys, do you drink is one of the questions. Okay, I'll go into further detail. No, I don't. More than just because it's sexy. But I've been places in my life, I've done things in my life, and I did not want to add another problem. I've overcome, I've climbed mountains, I've gone down, I've slid down, I've hit the bottom multiple times. I've been on my knees more times than you'd believe. I don't need it in my life. I've seen my family do it on both sides. Alcoholism. It's ugly. It messes you up. It causes problems. It causes problems for other people. I've got a life to live for and I cherish it. It's true. Maybe it sounds cocky to some people. Maybe it sounds dumb. Maybe they're like, I don't have a problem. Maybe you don't. But you know what? I know me. And if I drank, I would have a problem. And if I have a problem, everyone else is going to have a problem. Because that's just who I am. And I'm not going to let myself do that to myself. I'm not going to let myself do that to other people. I have me to live for. I have them to live for. I'm not going to put that poison in my body. I'll go maybe more into that in a different video, but my phone's gonna die and I want to get to as many of you guys as you can because some of you actually asked real stuff and had real stuff to say. Charles says, angels and demons. What? I believe in angels and demons. Absolutely. I believe in them in the physical form. I believe them in a spiritual form. I believe in them figuratively, that all around. Absolutely, angels and demons. I could go a tiny bit into detail and then next. Angels, I believe in them. Absolutely, I believe, not only in do we die and become angels and get wings? Yeah, sure. I mean, not so much the wings. I don't, maybe, I don't know. I don't think so though. Demons, I believe, are real. I believe they can hurt you. I believe they want to hurt you. Am I afraid? No, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of demons. I believe that we're stronger than the demons. No contest. I still believe they can hurt you, yes, but I believe that our spirit is so much, I don't know, it's so much brighter than theirs. That brightness is the strength, I don't believe that if we don't let them hurt us, that they can. I believe there are measures that can be taken to save ourselves. Zach says, hope. What does it mean to me? That is a big question, Zach. That is a big question. It's a very open question. Hope to me, hope is, in my opinion, an investment. It's an investment in yourself, and I believe it's something that a lot of people think that they don't have. I think it's something that a lot of people believe that they haven't had for a long time. But the fact that they're still moving, the fact that they're still going, the fact that they're still climbing tells you that they absolutely do have hope. You have that hope, and you better hold on to that hope, because in a lot of cases, in a lot of instances, when you break it down, that's all we've got is hope for the future, hope for tomorrow, hope that everything's going to get better, hope that it'll continue to get better, hope that we don't slide, that's all we've got. And what I mean by it's an investment is hope is you investing in yourself, investing in your own future. It is important to invest. You can't just wake up and then the next day and just be like, well, I'm just gonna do this day, just like yesterday. Yesterday's gonna be just like tomorrow. That's not hope. That's not living, that's being alive. That hope is what keeps you going good. It's what keeps you positive. You gotta invest in your dreams. Hopes and dreams, I believe, are two very, very different things. Dreams are something that you aspire to, and hope is what makes you keep trying, keep aspiring, keep hoping for those dreams. It's not the same. I can't go too much into detail because now I have 5%, so I'm sorry. That is my super quick answer. I believe hope is an investment in yourself. Keep investing in yourself. You absolutely can do it. Everybody can do it. There's nothing that any of us can't do. Nothing, especially if you can get people in on it. Make yourself accountable. If you've got hopes, you've got dreams, tell people about it. This is something even I can't do. You know how many people I actually tell what my dreams are? 0. Just you guys. No joke. It's sad, it's pathetic. But, it is what it is, and I'll get there someday, but we're not all perfect, right? Not yet. Anyway, Chris says he wants the world to know, expect the unexpected things at unexpected times, and you'll achieve your dreams. Perfect timing. Yes, definitely expect the unexpected. Things are going to be thrown at you, curveballs all the time. I don't know. In my life lately, it's like things have been being chucked at me in every which direction. Literally every other week, something bad has happened. Something that just wants to trip me, just wants to throw me down. And Honestly, I'm quite proud of myself for keeping moving and for overcoming. And I'm not bragging about myself, you know. But I mean, really, so much has happened. So like, I lost everything, and here I am. You know, I'm being positive. I'm gonna keep moving, and I'm not gonna stop. I don't plan on it. It's not gonna happen. You wanna knock me down? You better put me 6 feet, cause probably not even that would keep me. You know, cause remember that song? I'm not gonna sing it right now. I'm not gonna sing it. Um, Adam says, "Are you single?" Yes. By choice. Yes. I could go further into detail on that. Just a little. I actually do choose to be single right now. It is a choice. You know, I have things that I want to do in my life. I have these, I have these dreams. I want to get there, and honestly, right now I don't feel like, um, you know, being in a relationship is gonna help me right now. I actually feel that it would be more of a hindrance, and I don't believe, sadly, that I can achieve my goals right now in a relationship, so I choose to not. You know, I love my friends. Um, I choose to only be around people at this point in my life that are positive to me, and I just don't feel like that would be a good thing for me right now if I want to keep moving forward. I feel like I would just kind of be stuck again. So, no, I do not want to be in a relationship, and I am single. Um, Brad says, "What's your daily words you live by?" Um, Definitely. I think I've said it before. It is, um, act like you are who you want to be, and soon you will find that you will. the I Every single day I think these words in my mind all the time. Who do I want to be? What do I want to become? What type of person do I want to be? And I act like that person. I do. I act like the person I want to be. And maybe you think that that's being fake, but I don't think it is. Because if you want to be that, then that's who you are already. You just have a hard time sometimes acting that way. Sometimes you have a hard time doing the things that you think that you should be doing. That, yeah, I mean, the hardest part of becoming the person you want to be and stopping that with, you know, the person who maybe you are right now, the things that you don't like about yourself, doing the things that you don't really want to do, but you do it maybe socially, you know, you do it maybe because it's a habit or something like that. The biggest thing to overcome, I think, is the way you see people looking at you. It's hard, you know, because people always got something to say, right? People always got, you know, something they want to add, or, you know, something they want to laugh about. But you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. Do you care? Do you really care? We all care a little bit, huh? Let them talk. Let them laugh. Let them just say whatever they want to say, because you can't let them get in your head, and you can't let them hold you back because you're just trying to grow past them. It it's not good for you, you know? And if they want to say something, let them say it. You know, don't get mad. Don't get angry. Don't let them in, because they're just gonna fester and it's not gonna get better. All you're gonna do is just sit back down. But you need to stand up. You need to use your voice. Lead by example. And you know what? If they don't want to follow, it's hard. Go. It's time to go. If that's the way you're feeling already, it's time to go. That's what I got to say on that. You know, people are always going to be holding you back. There's always going to be people from your past that you're going to want to go back with, but you know what? It's not worth it, because you're what's worth it. Your life is what worth it. Your path is what worth it. Take your footsteps. um, what's the next one? La 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 la. Have to hurry. Do you have self-esteem issues? Of course. definitely have self-esteem issues. Definitely, definitely. Um, Maybe not in ways that other people have. Honestly, I feel on one hand I have higher self-esteem than normal, and on the other hand, no, not at all. I think my self-esteem issues come from deeper, like it's not so much on the outside. On one hand, yes, I think it is, and on the other hand, no, I don't. Um, like for me, for instance, for the most part, usually, not so much I've been getting better lately, but usually, like I won't even go to the mailbox without having my hair done. No joke. Like I don't feel like everybody's looking at me, but I feel like it's not that weird anxiety type of thing. It's like I feel like if somebody walks past that I know, I'm gonna be humiliated, you know, because it wasn't like this until I went to hair school, and then all of a sudden, like it just got in my head because we weren't allowed to even go to school without looking fashionable, without having our makeup good, without having our hair good, or they'd send you home, and then you had to come back looking good, you know. So it got in my head that you gotta look perfect all the time. And you don't gotta look perfect all the time. Look at all my other videos. I actually do that to myself very much on purpose to teach myself to not be so vain and to be humble, because that's what I look like normally, you know. That's my face. This, yeah, you know, it's whatever. I'm trying to learn to look at myself, um to actually look at myself, because I've noticed when I look in the mirror, I look at my hair and I look at my makeup, but I'm not completely 100% sure what I actually look like, if that makes any sense. It makes sense to me, because I know what I'm talking about. I'm the only one. Probably. Um, but yeah, self-esteem, I think, strangely, and it's weird to say, but I'm gonna make myself say it anyway. My biggest self-esteem issue actually comes from my own personality. I have self-esteem issues about my personality, for real, because most people I don't actually let get to know me very well. It's an issue of mine that I have to work on, but it's a real issue, and pretty much I'd say 95% of the people who know me, uh, they think I'm dumb. I mean, they think I'm like full of air, totally vapid, totally shallow, and that's who I am. And this does make me sad a little bit. It is very frustrating, but I did it to myself, you know. Um, it, I don't even know what to say about that, but it's completely true. It's what I've done. It's I think I do show people a very shallow um part of myself, and like I don't let people go very deep. Um, I mean that's a different video. Different video. But yes, definitely have self-esteem issues. Of course I do. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We all have self-esteem issues in one way or another. Um, but those are my main self-esteem issues, definitely. Is I'm afraid constantly of how dumb people think that I am. So a lot of times I don't speak up, which doesn't help the problem. But I have a very big voice, and I do find when I actually do choose to use it, people do listen, and I do surprise people quite often, and they'll even tell me so. They'll be like, I actually think that you're just kind of, you know, ditzy, and then you say something, and I'm like, wow, thank you, Dick. Hmm? I don't know. I don't know what to say about that, right? I don't. Okay, thanks. um, Next question. Chris says, nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I said that word, self. I can't even do it twice. I'm sorry. The word, I'll start over. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. I love it. I've heard it so many times before, and I love it all the time. Every time. Definitely nothing is impossible. I say that all the time. Nothing is impossible. I have to say that to myself too, because I feel sometimes that I get so in over my head and I've gotten too deep, and but I just gotta keep saying it's possible, it's possible, it's possible. Especially if I can get you guys on board with me, if I can get the world on board with me, you know, then I can do anything. I can help so many people. I can get out there. I can get my voice heard out there, and I can get other people talking. If I could get you guys talking, like, mission complete. Life happy forever. I can die now. I don't want to though. I don't want to. But yeah, definitely. I love that. Thank you, Chris. Um, Felicia says, "Do you take donations?" I assume you're talking about for the humanitarian stuff that I do and things like that, and the answer is no. I do not take donations. We don't take donations. They don't take donations. I do a lot of different things, and no money transfers, anything like that. Even if from people I know, absolutely no. We prefer time. We prefer help. We prefer labor. Whatever. Um, I actually, I don't know. But no, because that's kind of a scary thing, and you never know what's gonna happen. And plus, taking donations makes people, at least it does for me. So I just say no. It makes me nervous because when I find out like other things like that are taking donations, I kind of think it's a scam. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just like, how do I know that money's actually going there? So no, we don't know donations. Sorry. um, what do you do about depression? Number one thing, music. Definitely music. You gotta, if you're feeling a little down, or a lot down, I've sometimes, right? Do you understand that? Definitely, turn on that happy music, turn on that dancing music. You gotta shake your booty or whatever. I don't do that. But yeah, definitely music. I like to go outside. I hate being cooped up. I start to get depressed. Um, Friends, I'm a social person. I don't get to see my friends very often though anymore, so I do start to get a little down. Um, a lot actually. That's the number one kicker for me is when I get lonely, because it'll happen really fast. So I had to learn how to keep that from happening, and definitely go outside. Sunlight. It sounds crazy, but sunlight. Um, and if you actually have a chemical imbalance in your brain that gives you depression, then um, healthy diet, definitely sunlight, definitely exercise, definitely. Um, don't let yourself. You just don't let yourself. And I know it sounds dumb, and so many people have things to say about me saying that, but I have a problem with this quite off and on ever since I was a little girl. And what I've learned is that you just have to kick yourself in the ass. And I'm sorry for saying that, and I know I'm gonna get negativity for saying that, but it's mind over matter. Not completely, no, but you can help yourself, and you can pick yourself up, and you have to learn how. You need to learn about yourself. You need to learn how to love yourself, because the it really is a problem. It's a disease, and it's not something to make fun of. But definitely, you gotta turn off that real hurting music. No more sad music. No more sad movies. Enough. Like, delete all the sad music off your phone. I don't have one sad song on my phone anymore. I got rid of all of it. It's all positive. It's all uplifting. It's all like singing and dancing music, and sometimes it's annoying. Like, the last thing you want to do when you're depressed is listen to like sad or fun music. You're just like, I don't want to do that. I just want to lay in my bed and never shower again, right? I know, it can be hard. It's even hard to feed yourself sometimes, but you got to, you know? Eat some carrots. Go outside. Turn on some music. Call your friends. Um, you got to. Go for a walk. Really, I love going for walks and listening to my music. It just makes me feel so good. It's really, it is very meditative. As long as you're not like dodging people. Don't go for a walk on a busy street. That just pisses you off. But yeah, that's how I deal with depression and sadness. In ways. What's with the hat? Ha ha. You mean this hat? For real, this hat is it. This is my favorite hat, and I'm sorry if you don't like it. I get that a lot. What's with the hat? I like this hat. I like that hat. I like that hat over there, and that hat over there. I have a lot of hats, but this is my hat. This is the hat. It is always by me. It's always somewhere. Like it's. I have this shark backpack, right? And I carry it around with me quite often. And guess what's in it? My hat. There's my hat. There's some lip balm, a comb, and like a bandana or something. That's what I carry with me. I literally carry my backpack to carry my hat. That's just who I am. Um. So yeah, that's what's with the hat. I'm a hat person. Oh my god, do not. If you know other hat people, I just want to address this right now. Do not touch it. Do not take it off our heads. Do not put it on your head. Do not squish it. Do not throw it. Do not hide it. Do not touch a hat person's hat. It pisses us off. Next question. Um, why do you talk weird? By I can't say your name. Why do I talk weird? Um, because I listen to a lot of other people talk, I guess. That is a very personal question, and I don't feel like telling you why. But part of the reason is, as I said, because I talk to a lot of different people. I've got very dear friends all the way uh, British friends. I've got Algerian friends. I've got uh, Samoan friends. I've got Filipino friends. I've got Spanish. I can't. I don't want to name all this. Whatever. And how do I even? There's actually a study, and I know get all technical, but there's actually a study that they did where the more accents you listen to, if it's often, it starts to catch, and then you talk weird. I could go into greater detail about that, but I don't want to because it would take for freaking ever. But that's why I talk weird. Um, okay, I gotta hurry up. What is your dream? My dream is to be a motivational speaker and to travel around helping people, volunteering. Um, I have many dreams, but that is my main dream. I want to travel from community to community and teach with my voice. I want to advocate. Um, I want to be an advocate for, well, a much bigger advocate that actually is able to help a lot more for, what is the word? Um, Whatever. For, for cultural differences and preservation. Why? Because I believe it's important, especially here. And yes, actually, there is this is important everywhere else too. It is not just America that is a melting pot anymore. I'm sorry to say, but it's true. I was also asked. I've been asked so many times, over and over, and people have actually gotten angry, like legit hate mail about me advocating um, the Native American culture. Why? Because there's a lot of hate in the world. And because people feel that if you are not of the race, that you cannot advocate. Advocate?